Got some funny stuff to go over with you. Minions, The Rise of Gru, is probably going to make a lot of money, despite Lightyear flopping. Now, what I find really funny about this is because Lightyear flopped, a lot of these media outlets are like, well, Minions should flop too. And they're very different situations. Despicable Me is a loved franchise. Minions, The Rise of Gru. The plot works. I know what this movie is about just from the title. The title alone tells me the plot of this movie. Lightyear, not so much. In fact, it looked like it had no connection to anything that came before it. And a little bit of controversy surrounding that movie as well. I've mentioned this before in videos. The plot really didn't come through from the trailers very well. And most of the coverage of the movie revolved around the fact that two women were in a relationship. And that's really not a reason for me to want to go see this movie. There's plenty of options to see stuff like that. And it's not really what the focus of the movie should have been on. And to be fair, that's not a major plot point for the movie, from what I understand. I haven't seen the movie, but from what I understand from people that have, that relationship is barely in the movie. It's like 5 seconds long. Really wouldn't have been that big of a deal if Disney and critics that come to defend them wouldn't have made it such a big deal. But most of the publications talking about Lightyear revolved around that kiss. And I do think it turned people off. This is why Maverick flies high. Jurassic Park Dominion does good because people are tired of this shit. They really are sick of it. And Minions, Rise of Gru, doing very well in the theaters right now. And the reason that I think that's hilarious is because this could have been Lightyear. This could have been Lightyear. It easily could have been Lightyear. I mean, that's a Toy Story property. But no, you decided to have the movie revolve around a bunch of bullshit, and you did it to yourself with that flop. You did it to yourself. Families like to go do things. When you have a family-friendly movie like Rise of Gru, people will go see it. And the numbers speak for themselves. It's going to make $116 million. And based off of just Thursday's preview numbers, it's already making money. This is just from Thursday. And I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but for a kid's movie, this is quite a bit of money. So the market is there for these types of films. Now, what I find really funny and hilarious is the fact that outlets are trying to hurt this film now. This is Vox, Vox.com, one of the true trash websites on the internet. Labor exploitation explained by Minions. We can understand the entire history of the capitalist labor market through the Despicable Me franchise. It begins. Here they are. They're mad because of the fact that there's merchandise for the Rise of Gru. Something that's been going on for a long time with movies. Not really that big of a deal. But, of course, we have stuff. What's so great and terrible about the Minions? So, Minions is now a capitalist a movie. So, that's probably not going to be very damaging, right? But what about when you take a look at what reviews are doing? So this is The Guardian. Minions, The Rise of Gru. Review. Feeble origin story hopefully lays franchise to rest. So hopefully this kills the Minions franchise. According to Peter Bradshaw from The Guardian. 2 out of 5 stars. 2 out of 5 stars. Now, I wonder what The Guardian gave Lightyear. Let's take a look. From the same guy, 4 out of 5 stars. Lightyear review. Toy Story spinoff boldly going beyond with a treat from Pixar. The cracking origin story for Toy Story's spaceman hero is fun and clever and reminds us why we loved Pixar in the first place. I wonder what's going on with that. Look at that. Oh, bias much? Bias much? And I wonder why it's getting 4 out of 5 stars. Oh, could it be the LGBTQ plus representation? Looks like it is. A plot point or a plot thing that was a 5-second thing. Literally a blink and you miss it kiss is a reason to give this movie 4 out of 5 stars. This is what boosts your movies now. This is why people don't trust critics, number one. You go over here, Minions, oh, it's garbage movie. Awful. Awful. Maybe if it just had Gru kissing a minion, specifically a male minion, it would have got 4 out of 5. This shit happens all the time with these reviewers. I love that it's the same guy that reviewed these 2 movies too. Lightyear is shit. Awful movie. Tim Allen even knows this. Came out and talked about it. Did a video on this. This movie would have been a lot better off if Tim Allen had been a part of it, but they decided they didn't want to do that. He came out and said the movie didn't make any sense because it wasn't connected to Toy Story, and why would you do that? Said he was originally going to be involved. He actually had nice things to say about it, but, why wasn't he a part of it? Why didn't have a connection somewhat to Toy Story? You could have literally did that. Because from what I understand, okay, and I think he did say this in his interview, Lightyear is not the show the toy from Toy Story is based on. It's like its own thing, like a multiverse Buzz Lightyear. Because the real Toy Story's toy is based on Lightyear Star Command or something. See, it's confusing to even talk about it. So, these are some of the reasons why the movie failed as well. But I still think not the 2 reasons Lightyear failed, Tim Allen not being involved, big, huge, stupid mistake. Second, all of the buzz and articles and talk around the movie was about the fact that 2 women are in a relationship. And it's just not really something that's going to drag people into the theaters. It works well for reviews and headlines, but it doesn't seem to do very well when you're trying to get ass in seats. And then you just have a standard fun movie that's not trying to lecture you, like The Rise of Gru, and it pulls in money, but these reviewers, they don't like that, so they want to go ahead and try to destroy the movie. That's why The Guardian is so salty. This review came out the 22nd of June. Plenty of time to try to smear the movie, but it did not work. It is making money. Likely going to be very successful, making more money than Lightyear did in North America in one weekend. So let me know what you guys think. What are your thoughts on all of this? I'd like to hear from you. Come over to my locals and let me know. Great place to come hang out, trying to build a community over there. There's a link in the description. It's free. Also, if you want to support, you don't give YouTube any money. I know for a lot of people, that's a big deal. Now's your chance to get around that. Also, if you would please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, all of that good stuff, and I will see you on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well.
I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel, usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.